In this tutorial, we are going to implement a Twitter sentiment analysis using natural language processing. It is a NLP based project. When we give the review to our trained model, then our model classifies that the given review is a positive review or a negative review. Okay, the dataset contains three features. One is an ID, second one is an label, and the last one is a tweet. Basically, we need only two features to train our model. One is a label and the second one is a tweet. Okay, so label is our target feature and tweet is our independent feature. Okay, so let's start. So firstly, uh, the common step is to import all the required libraries like pandas, numpy, regular expression, etc. Then remove the warnings which are generated at the runtime of the execution of the code. Just simply write one line of code warnings dot filter warnings, and in the parenthesis write ignore. So it ignores all the warnings which are generated at the execution of the code at runtime. Okay, then load the data using the pandas function, read underscore cv, then display the whole data. So you can see here there are three features: id, label, and tweet. But we use only two features: labels and tweet. Okay, uh, label is our target feature and tweet is our independent feature. Okay, then perform the exploratory data analysis. And in EDA, firstly, we see the shape of the dataset which displays the rows and column. So the dataset contains 31962 rows and 3 columns, but we will use only 2. Okay. Then check the value count of target features which displays the number of zeros and number of ones in the dataset. Okay, as you can see here. Then check the information of the data. Now, now it's time to pre-process all the dataset. Firstly, remove all the characters, numbers, special characters, etc. except the alphabets. Then remove the stop words like is, am, are, the, that, etc. Then append all the pre-processed reviews into a new list which is called corpus. As you can see here. Okay. These all sentences, these all reviews are pre-processed. Okay. Then apply the count vectorizer method on the preprocessed corpus list. Count vectorizer converts the text data into the vectors. I already explained count vectorizer in my previous post. So just go and read that and check the shape of the dataset after applying the count vectorizer. Okay. Then here, remember guys. Then remember guys, basically it's a highly imbalanced data set, so you can apply a k-fold cross validation or a stratified k-fold cross validation. This basically helps to handle the imbalanced data set, but for the study purpose I am applying here hold out cross validation, which split the data into the training and testing using the train test split function, or you can say that method. Okay. Then it returns the four different data sets: xtrain, xtest, ytrain, ytest, as you can see here. Okay, as you can see here. Then check the shape of all the four data sets: x underscore train, y underscore train, x underscore test, y underscore test. Okay. Then define our naive Bayes model which perform based on the probability. So we use the multinomial naive Bayes model which perform on probability. Like model returns the output 0.6, so the final output will be 1. Okay. Then test the model using the test data. At the time of holdout cross validation, we split the data into the ratio of 80-20, which means 80% is the training data and the 20% is the testing data. So we tested the model using 20% testing data. Okay. After test the model, this is our output. This is our output and this is our actual data. And now it's time to evaluate the model using the different evaluation technique like accuracy score and confusion matrix. Okay, and you can also check the classification report. Okay, so after evaluation we got an overall accuracy of 94%. Then see the then create a data frame to see the actual and predicted output. Okay, then save the import the joblib library to save the model. Then save the model using the joblib method dump, which takes two arguments. One is a classifier and the second one is an our model, trained model. Then load a model using the joblib uh, function load, which takes one argument, model name. You can say that model path. Okay, then create a test function which contains all the functionalities which we perform on the above data, like remove the numbers, special characters, and etc. Then remove the stop words, apply the count vectorizer technique, then predict the data. If the output is a 0, then returns the positive analysis. If the output is a 1, then return the negative analysis. Okay, then for test the model we gave uh, three custom sentences. This is a very interesting post. So our model predict positive analysis. Okay, and same for 2. But guys, remember this is a highly imbalanced data set as you can see here. So make sure you apply k-fold cross validation or a stratified k-fold cross validation, which helps you to deal with the imbalanced data set. Like you can see here, 29,720, which means approx 30,000 is an positive review and only 2,200 is a negative review. Okay, so make sure guys, this is a highly imbalanced data set. Okay, so thank you guys. If you are interested in machine learning, deep learning, natural language processing, Python, Flask, Django, so you can follow my this blog. I upload here different project tutorials related to data science. Okay, so thank you guys. We will meet you in the next project. Thank you.